Today is another beautiful day, and I have a special shirt on because today is, as we tell the children, it's Switzerland's birthday. So it's something like the 4th of July for the US. We are now on our way to Zug, capital city of our state or canton, and we are just gonna check out what's there to see. I think there will be some traditional things, traditional music, Swiss things that happen, so we're just gonna check it out. And sometimes there's also fireworks, sometimes politicians, they speak at such an event. Let's see what's gonna come. Although today is a holiday, national holiday, all shops are usually closed except in train stations and airports, including our favorite shop where you can buy plant-based stuff. Uulan tonight, huh? Looks like those guys are gonna do the traditional music and singing. Usually all the events are at the lake. It's always a nice place to visit anyways, even if there are no events. You have here the bird park. Yeah, they even have the Samaritans if you get a heat stroke. You can rent pedal boats down there. So this is usually where everything is taking place. It's funny because during the COVID, I remember there were more people than now. Everybody sitting down, and usually there's at least one politician having a speech. Don't know if we just missed him, but here are the traditional people with their Alphorns, so we didn't miss that. We're gonna see that. No, look at the birds. Poor birds, locked up in the cage. Doesn't look like they even belong here. Very famous song that they are making very special somehow. Very famous Swiss. A children's song, I think. This is it, Alphorn, and then the popular swinging of the flags. They are all from this canton even. Seems to be the main attraction because everybody's coming closer, crowding. So that was it. Could spend more time there, of course, eat a lot, but as you could see, it's like a cheat day, a Swiss national cheat day, where you eat all unhealthy foods, anything from ice cream, or as Italians like to call it, gelato, to beer, lots of beer, and fatty foods like sausages and Alphorn macaroni. So really nothing there, and now we're looking for something that we can eat. But yeah, that's basically it. The 1st of August, 1291, that was when Switzerland made a covenant with each other, like the first 3 cantons. And I don't know how many years ago that was. I'll show it in here, check Wikipedia. But yeah, anyways, a lot has happened ever since, and we have a lot of foreigners now, me included. But there's also a lot of foreigners who really don't appreciate this country. Like you know, the Americans. There are many Americans who are not really Americans, who went there, immigrated, and then they made that their nation and country, and they're proud of it. Not here, that's not the case, unfortunately, because there are a lot of people who left their country and they still have ties to their country, and they're proud of their country, and they want to make this country kind of like their country. And so you have a lot of these tensions between the Swiss people, which, unlike America, you have nationals, you have people who really are originally Swiss, these white people, and you have all these foreigners who are trying to blend in, but then you have these foreigners who are not trying to adapt at all, and they're just making trouble. You can see that, I mean, ever since I moved here 30 somewhat years ago, a lot of things has changed. I mean, the numbers of foreigners have been rising and rising, and the quality of everything is going down the drain, and everything is getting more dirty and dirty. Here's a good example. All the trash there. Not saying it has to be foreigners, but I'm a foreigner, hanged out with foreigners. Know for a fact that that's the case, unfortunately, because you bring different cultures. I mean, I was born in the Philippines, grew up in the Philippines, and the trash culture, you just throw things on the floor, you spit on the floor, and you see foreigners doing that here as well. That's very unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. And so I think the biggest problem is the government isn't doing enough to help the people adapt to this country. I think Norway has a class for people who want to immigrate, but I don't think Switzerland has that, unfortunately. Yeah, that was it. Happy 1st of August, Switzerland. Hope the trend goes back up and the people will realize what kind of a blessing this country is to them.